Hello, I am Martha, a clothes moth. Don't be afraid. Clothes moths have voices that sound a lot like a human male voice. I've just recently left my cocoon and have become a true adult. I've had an interesting life that I thought you might like to hear about. I was born when my mother laid her eggs on a barn owl pellet. I was told that I have between 30 and 200 brothers and sisters. I'm afraid I can't tell you for sure because I can't count. When I hatched from the egg, I became a larva, or a caterpillar. Most of my life was spent in this stage on the barn owl pellet. The pellet stayed on the forest floor where the temperature was just right, and the pellet had enough moisture for me to survive. Many of my cousins spent most of their lives on old clothing, eating cotton or wool. This is how we got our name, the clothes moth. Some of my cousins were not so lucky. They were on owl pellets that were collected by scientists and baked in an oven to sterilize them. They were cooked in the process. The pellets were then dissected by students who were learning about ecosystems in Mr. Driscoll's grade 7 science class at Park West School. Oh well, I guess it was for a good cause anyway. On my owl pellet, however, I was able to get all of the nutrients I needed from eating the fur that made up the pellet. That's right, all I needed to eat was fur, and that was about all I did, eat. My body absorbed all the water I needed from the small amount of moisture that was in the pellet. Eventually, I used the fur to make a cocoon for my metamorphosis. It's kind of like when you go to junior high school, and eventually you'll graduate. I went into the cocoon as a caterpillar, and when I came out, I was a full-grown clothes moth. Now that I'm an adult moth, I don't eat anymore. My mouth is too small, and besides, I got all of the food I needed when I was a larva. My only job now is to find a mate and then lay my eggs so that the life cycle for my children can begin. Hopefully I won't become food for some hungry bat or dragonfly before I get a chance to lay my eggs. Shortly after I lay my eggs, I'll die and decompose. Don't be sad though. This is so that new organisms can benefit from the nutrients that my body is made of. Off I go now to find a mate. Nice talking to you.